Hi, so I'm dealing with a situation where I'm being blackmailed for money. So a photo of me and my ex, threatening to send it out to everyone, and asking for $1,000.
Lauren McCluskey's tragic story demonstrates how a bright young life can end violently and suddenly as a result of systemic failures that were supposed to protect her. At the University of Utah, 21-year-old student-athlete Lauren McCluskey was well known for her friendliness, academic focus, and track and field skills. Her life took a tragic turn in the fall of 2018 when she started dating 37-year-old registered sex offender Melvin Rowland. Lauren tried to put distance between them after learning his true identity, but Rowland retaliated with abuse and threats. Authorities on campus ignored Lauren's numerous requests for assistance and did not take action to keep her safe. In October 22, 2018, Rowland killed Lauren on campus. The incident stunned the university and provoked worldwide discussion about the institutional shortcomings in handling dating violence, stalking, and harassment. Following her death, which brought attention to the critical need for institutional reform, her parents established the Lauren McCluskey Foundation in her memory and to pursue justice. As a result, they are now strong proponents of safer campus environments. Lauren's narrative serves as a potent reminder of the urgent need for improved safeguards and networks of support for victims of assault on college campuses. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with the latest uploads. Lauren McCluskey was born on February 12, 1997, in Berkeley, California, and grew up in Pullman, Washington, where she became well known for her athletics and intellect. Lauren excelled in track and field throughout high school, winning state titles in the high jump in particular. As a result, colleges all over the nation recognized her and offered her scholarships. She decided on the University of Utah, where she was a member of the women's track and field team and proceeded to thrive academically and athletically. Lauren cultivated close bonds with her colleagues, coaches, and friends. She was well known for her commitment, generosity, and love of animals.
First met August 2015. It was our freshman year. Her eyes lit up when she talked.
Super smart, super intense, very dedicated to, her family, her church. She was such a multidimensional person. You didn't just see her as an athlete. She was Lauren, who was an athlete, but she was also a comedian. She was also a dancer.
But the bright future she was constructing was tragically cut short by unanticipated threats that would result in a devastating conclusion. Lauren had been a resident of Salt Lake City for a few years when she went to a well-known downtown pub where Melvin Rowland was employed as a bouncer. After informing her that he was in the military and had received security officer training, they had a few meetings. She soon learned the truth, that Rowland was on the sexual offender registry and on parole. She left the connection right away, but Rowland replied by threatening her and harassing her non-stop. Rowland made frequent attempts to visit her at her university dorm. At one point, he demanded $1,000 from her to prevent him from posting explicit photos of the two of them. Lauren reported Rowland's actions to the University of Utah campus police and gave them proof of his criminal past in order to get assistance. Lauren begged the university administration to do anything, but they never did, placing her in danger. Tragically, when Rowland's harassment increased, the safeguards put in place to keep her safe finally broke down. Lauren McCluskey attempted to go about her day as usual on October 22, 2018, despite the fear that had been plaguing her because of Melvin Rowland's continuous threats. She called her mom, Jill McCluskey, on her way back to her dorm after attending a night class, as she would frequently do for solace. When their usual chat was abruptly and forcibly interrupted, it took a terrifying turn. On October 22, 2018, at approximately 8:20 p.m. Lauren McCluskey's stalker, Melvin Rowland, attacked her as she approached her room. He seized Lauren savagely and dragged her across the parking lot after waiting for her for hours at her resident hall. While her mother was still on the phone, she heard the horrific sounds of the assault as her items scattered as she battled. Lauren's parents desperately tried to call school security, but Rowland pushed her into a car and shot her many times, leaving her to perish. Help didn't arrive until it was too late. Later, as the police drew in, Rowland committed suicide to avoid facing consequences. The killing of Lauren McCluskey stunned the nation and the University of Utah, exposing serious shortcomings in stalker response and campus safety. As vigils and memorials were held in her honor, the community was gripped by grief and indignation. Knowing that Lauren's death could have been avoided grieved Lauren's parents, Jill and Matt McCluskey. The terrifying audio of Jill's desperate phone calls during the assault highlighted the structural flaws that let a dangerous predator kill Lauren. A terrible turning point was experienced by people who knew Lauren McCluskey on the evening of October 22, 2018. It exposed horrifying institutional shortcomings and what happens when help requests go unanswered. But it also sparked a struggle for justice that resulted in changes meant to keep other youngsters from experiencing similar tragedies. The murder of Lauren McCluskey exposed serious institutional shortcomings at the University of Utah. Her passing caused intense grief and indignation, which resulted in a protracted legal dispute and fundamental changes to how colleges respond to threats and safeguard students. Following Lauren McCluskey's passing, the University of Utah was heartbroken. Her friends and track team were especially touched by the memorials and vigils held in her memory. Serious concerns about campus safety and institutional responsibility were brought to light by the university police's inaction in response to her stalker reports, which attracted national attention. The case's specifics showed that there were several chances to avert the catastrophe that were lost. Lauren had repeatedly reported Melvin Rowland's harassment and extortion, but the University of Utah police's response was appallingly insufficient. An internal investigation revealed that the University of Utah police had overlooked serious warning signs in Lauren's case, such as neglecting to look into her extortion claims and shield her from registered sex offender Melvin Rowland. Notably, it was alleged that Officer Miguel Des had further violated Lauren's privacy by saving and distributing intimate images of her. Numerous people were outraged by these shortcomings and demanded reform and accountability. Jill and Matt McCluskey, Lauren's parents, filed a lawsuit against the University of Utah, alleging that the school's carelessness played a part in their daughter's demise. The lawsuit brought attention to institutional reactions to sexual violence as well as shortcomings in the way stalking and harassment cases were handled. The institution conceded that Lauren was a failure, accepted a $13.5 million settlement, and changed its policies in October 2020. The Lauren McCluskey Foundation was also founded as part of the settlement to promote support and safety on campuses. The University of Utah underwent major changes as a result of the settlement, including a revamp of its police force with new procedures and training for dealing with sexual assault, harassment, and stalking. Additionally, the university worked with state lawmakers to enact legislation that improved openness and safety on campus. Because of the extensive shortcomings brought to light by Lauren McCluskey's tragedy, numerous organizations have revised and enhanced their own safety protocols. The passing of Lauren McCluskey spurred a larger campaign for change and resulted in important safety measures on campuses. The Lauren McCluskey Foundation was founded by her parents in an effort to combat dating violence, encourage amateur sports, and promote safety. The Unsafe U Student Coalition is still advocating for reform and accountability. Scholarships and broad advocacy are used to remember Lauren's legacy and highlight how her story has improved campus safety. The heartbreaking tale of Lauren McCluskey's breakdown illustrates the resiliency of those who loved her, but it also demonstrates systemic failure. Despite her brief life, the Lauren McCluskey Foundation and national advocacy work to carry on her legacy. Her experience motivates continuous initiatives to raise campus security and guarantee the protection of each and every student. Enjoying our content? Please like and share video with your friends, and don't forget to share your thoughts in comment section. Don't miss out on future videos. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with the latest uploads. Thanks for watching.